Welcome back to Afrospectrum, the home of African excellence, African power, and African pride. Today, we're diving into one of the hottest debates on the continent. Who are the top 10 most successful African football nations of all time? And listen, this is not just about AFCON trophies. No, we're talking men's football, women's football, youth levels, World Cup impact, continental dominance, and football heritage. Some countries won't like where they are. Some fans will be triggered. And some nations, well, let's just say they didn't make the cut. So let's get into it. Starting from number 10, all the way to the Kings at number 1. Algeria starts our list at number 10, and honestly, some people will say they deserve to be higher. Algeria has 2 AFCON titles, 1990 and 2019. The 2019 win was dominant. 7 wins, 1 goal conceded before the final. Their club football is a powerhouse by itself. J.S. Kabylie, 7 CAF titles. E.S. Setif, multiple-time African champions. But here's the truth. Algeria's women's football and youth structure simply can't compete with Africa's elite. That's the reason they sit at number 10 and not higher. Still, Algeria remains a continental giant, respected, feared, and undeniably successful. At number 9, we have one of the most dominant teams of the modern era, Senegal. Senegal won its first AFCON only in 2021. But what a team under Aliou Cissé. They've built one of Africa's strongest football programs, from youth to senior level. They've reached World Cup 2002, quarterfinal, only the second African team ever to do it. World Cup 2022, round of 16 with a new generation. U20 AFCON champions in 2023, plus a rising women's team gaining continental presence. Senegal is a football machine now, but historically they lacked trophies, so they sit at number 9. If we did this ranking in 10 years, Senegal could easily be top 5. Number 8 might surprise many people. Zambia. But trust me, Zambia's total football story is incredible. Of course, the highlight, AFCON 2012 champions, a fairy tale that still gives Africa goosebumps. But Zambia has always been stronger than the average fan realizes. 2017 U20A FCON champions. 2017 U20 World Cup quarterfinalists. Women's national team rapidly rising. O qualified for 2020 Olympics. Oyo played the 2023 Women's World Cup and scored one of the best goals of the tournament. Zambia's grassroots football is real. Their women's team especially might become one of Africa's best in the coming decade. Zambia is not just a football story, it's a football revolution. At number 2, we have the current hottest football nation in Africa, Morocco. And yes, I know what you're thinking. Shouldn't they be top 3 after the 2022 World Cup? But our ranking covers all eras, all levels, all genders, not just the last 2 years. Morocco still shines. Men's World Cup 2022, semi-finalists, the best finish in African history. Women's team reached the round of 16 in their debut World WAFCON 2022, finalists. 2018 Chan champions, 2020 Chan champions, world-class infrastructure and academies like the Mohammed VI Academy. Still, Morocco only has 1 AFCON title from 1976. A country this talented should have at least 3 or 4. But make no mistake, Morocco might become Africa's number 1 football nation in the next decade. Number 6 goes to Ivory Coast, a country whose football is built on golden generations. Ivory Coast has 3 AFCON titles, 1992, 2015, 2023. Multiple global superstars, Drogba, Yaya and Kolo Touré, Gervinho, Kalou, legendary youth academy ASEC, Mimosas, arguably Africa's best producer of talent. The Elephants are also incredibly consistent. They dominated African rankings from 2006 to 2015 and remain a threat today. Their women's football is developing but not elite yet. Their youth teams are good but not as decorated as others above them. Ivory Coast is a complete football culture, technical, powerful, and always competitive. Now this is where the arguments start. At number 5, we have South Africa, the most well-rounded football system in Africa. Yes, Bafana won only one AFCON title in 1996, but South Africa's total football ecosystem is unmatched. Banyana women's team, 2022. WAFCON champions, multiple-time finalists. Club football dominance with Mamelodi Sundowns becoming continental monsters. Hosted the 2010 FIFA World Cup, the only African nation to ever do so. Best football infrastructure on the continent. South Africa's women's team carries the country today, while the men are rebuilding. But when you combine men, women, youth, clubs, and infrastructure, South Africa deserves this spot. At number 4, we enter the Giants' room, and Ghana absolutely belongs here. Ghana has one of Africa's most legendary football histories. 4 times AFCON champions, 1963, 1965, 1978, 1982. 2010 World Cup quarterfinalists, 1 penalty away from a semifinal. 2009 U20 World Cup champions, the only African men's team to ever win it 2 times. U17 World Cup champions, 1991, 1995. Women's team is consistent in WAFCON. Ghana is a football religion. They produce talent naturally, they dominate youth football. Even when they're down, they are never out. Welcome to the podium. At number 3, we have the indomitable Lions, Cameroon. Cameroon's resume is unbelievable. 5 times African Cup of Nations champions, 1984, 1988, 2000, 2002, 2017. First African team to reach a World Cup quarterfinal in 1990. Olympic gold medalists in 2000. Women's national team consistently qualifies for World Cups. Strong youth teams across U levels. Cameroon is drama, flair, power, and history. When you talk about African football legends, from Roger Milla to Samuel Eto'o, Cameroon's impact is global. They sit at number 3 because of pure legacy and major tournament success. At number 2, the Pharaohs, the kings of African continental football. Egypt has record 7 AFCON titles, most AFCON consecutive wins, 3, 2006, 2008, 2010. Africa's most successful club football history, Al Ahly. The most decorated club in Africa, Zamalek. Another African giant, Egypt, has dominated Africa more than any country in men's senior football. But, and this is why they are not number 1, minimal youth global success. Women's football is not among Africa's elite. Limited World Cup impact. Egypt is Africa's AFCON king, but total football-wise, there is one nation that beats them, and it's not even close. At the top spot, number 1, the undisputed most successful total football nation in Africa, Nigeria. This isn't bias, this is math. Nigeria is the only African nation that is elite in every category. Men's senior team, 3 times African Cup of Nations champions, 1980, 1994, 2013. Multiple finals and semifinals. Round of 16 at the World Cup multiple times. Consistent global presence. Women's football. This is where Nigeria becomes untouchable. 11 times WAFCON champions. Most dominant women's team in African history. Regular World Cup knockout stage achievers. Youth dominance. Nigeria's secret weapon. Nigeria is unstoppable at youth level. 5 times U17 World Cup champions, record holders. 3 times U17 runners-up, U20 World Cup runners-up, 1989, 2005, best overall youth football record in Africa, from J.J. Okocha to Kanu Osimhen, Asisat Oshawala, Mikel Rashidi Yekini, Nigeria produces talent endlessly. Nigeria is Africa's most complete football nation. Men, women, youth, talent, global impact, longevity, and trophy count combined. Nigeria sits at number 1. And unless another country dominates all categories, the Super Eagles and Super Falcons will remain the kings of African football. And there you have it, the definitive top 10 most successful African football nations of all time, considering every category of the game. If you agree, let us know. If you disagree, even better. Drop your hot takes in the comments. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who loves African football as much as you do.